Authorities in Flagler County, Florida have arrested a 39-year-old man by the name of Nicholas Carter in a disturbing case of child neglect, marking the second time in recent years that he faced such charges. This arrest followed an alarming incident on Friday, September the 27th of 2024.
Damn, this his car? This his car? This look like his car. He looked like he'd be driving this car. I mean, to me, he looked like he'd be driving this car. Yeah, you could tell this is a Florida house. These had them. I'm telling you, when I see a house that look like this look like a coastal house. I mean, like California, Florida, Jersey. You know what I'm saying? A house on the coast. That's how these houses look. They all look the same to me. They look like this. This motherfucker got Christmas lights hanging from this shit. Nah, I still got Christmas lights hanging from my house right now. Oh shit, what is it? It's July right now. I still got Christmas lights hanging from my house. They not plugged up and turned on though. I leave them bitches hanging. I don't feel like climbing up there. I tacked them to the fucking roof. I'm not finna tack them and then untack them and then tack them man, I ain't finna keep doing that shit. I'm putting a new hole in my motherfucking structure every time. New holes every time. Nah, I'm gonna tack them bitches up one time and leave them bitches. Turn it on when I need to. Turn them off when I need to. That's how that shit go. But anyway, they say this the second time. The first time was on the 27th of when? 2024. Squalid living conditions.
Or that exposed the squalid living conditions of his 5 children and what they endured. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of...
Hey, this a review on top of a review. That's all good. That's all good.
crime.
I think that's all good. Let's do this with Tyler. Hold on. I just got a notification. All right. Anyway, let's do this.
Did y'all see a little kid walking around here?
Yep, that's how it go. Yeah. Oh, that was a kid. Look at the structure. Look, this is a coastal house, boy, I tell you. Where I'm at, where I live, none of the houses look like this. I don't live on the coast. But I'm telling you, this how them coastal houses look. It look like it's ready for motherfucking for some type of tidal waters. No, I mean, I ain't even let me hey, but it for some reason they all look like this to me. These coastal houses, they look like that. Where I live at, the houses ain't don't look like this. Them bitches made different. They made different, made of wood and clay bricks. Like most all of the houses where I'm from, they made from wood and clay brick. You know what I'm saying? Not really what would this material be called? Damn, I can't get the word. There is a word, and I know the word. I just can't get the word. I can't it ain't coming across my head right now. Anyway, fuck it.
Okay, the reckon's working. Oh, no. We're gonna call about a kid walking around in the road or something or other?
Must have been my son.
Where's he at?
A couple minutes. He's inside.
That's him?
Yep.
Is there a reason he's walking around unattended?
No, he had gotten out.
I mean, kids go outside unattended, man, depending on how old they is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defending this guy. I'm just throwing something out there. Kids do walk around unattended in the neighborhood because that's how kids play, especially when I was young. And I be seeing it nowadays, like the kids down the block, motherfucker. I live on one end of the block. The kids all the way from the other end of the block be all the way down by my house. And they 9, 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? 9, 10, 11. And I was going further than that at that age, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think I told y'all, man, I caught my first case. I was 11 years old, and that was 3 blocks. That was 3 blocks north. It was actually 4 blocks north of where I was living. And 2 blocks east. So it's 4 blocks north and 2 blocks east of where I was living. I caught a case though. But I'm just saying, motherfuckers be moving around, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Outside, I was letting the garage door air out. He woke up and walked out, and that's where I had initially found him to bring him
He must have been dressed a certain way. He dressed looking funny.
back in.
And I don't mean funny. I mean like he was dressed in a way of concerning, dressed in a concerning way. That's what I was trying to say. It looked like it's made of plaster. Plaster. That's the word I was looking for. Plaster. Like you could like look right here. It looked like plaster. You know what I'm saying? Kind of look like paint, like it was painted over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like there's plaster on the houses and buildings and where I live too, but they don't look like they made of plaster. You know what I'm saying? You can look at a house where I live and they look like they made of brick or they're made of wood. You know what I'm saying? And they got little plaster in certain areas, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know. It'd be hard. We don't got that much plaster around us though. But anyway, it's back to this video.
That would be this again.
Okay. Is there child locks in the garage or?
Not on the door that goes out. No, I have the child locks basically on this one, so they can't make it outside from this.
Damn, the baby looked way too young to be walking around by herself. I see why the police popped up. I can't even see the baby, but I can see the baby, and this baby looked way too young to be walking around by herself, though. Yeah, especially that far. Shit, my kids ain't this young, but I ain't letting my kids walk. I ain't letting my kids go as far as I did when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I got some kids that live with me. They my kids. But they not preteens. I would say that. They not preteens. You know what I'm saying? They more like children. They probably older than toddlers. They are older than toddlers, but younger than preteens type. You know what I'm saying? They ain't them that age is too young to be walking around by yourself in the neighborhood, bro. You know what I'm saying? This child looked like a toddler though.
How many kids are in the house?
So that was legit just my bad for not realizing he had woken up, and he looks out there for me because I usually hang out in the garage.
How many kids are in the house?
5 total.
5? Are they all yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just you that watches them?
No, it's me and whoever's home for me, my roommate, and mama.
Okay. Do you know?
The 2 oldest.
Okay. Do you know how long he was walking around outside?
Not even like a few minutes, if anything, but he'll venture out to, as far as the end of the driveway and back.
Okay, yeah, we got a call. Someone saw him walking around.
It's probably the same exact time as I found him to bring him in.
Do you have any? What's your name?
Nicholas Carter. I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, I hope nobody saw you out here, bud, because you don't get me in trouble.
Nicholas.
There you go. Now you're in trouble.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Nicholas with the
Nicholas.
Middle initial.
R.
Carter, C-A-R-T.
E-R.
Okay. Is your license out of Florida? Or,
yes.
Okay. Date of birth?
8/22/1985.
Damn.
85?
Yep.
His ass must be registered. His ass must be on the registration or something because they putting all his legal information out, and the only way they put all of a motherfucker's legal information out is if it's already out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't usually put all of a motherfucker legal information out there. That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
You all excited?
What's the child's name?
Eric.
That's E-R-I-C. Okay. And his last name?
Carter.
Same last name, okay. What's that child's name?
That one is Laura Carter.
Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. How old roughly is Eric?
He's 2. She's...
Oh, my goodness.
4?
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Wow.
This nigga, he about to go to jail. It already... Damn. He about to go to jail. Damn, he about to go to jail. They already tell you he finna go to jail, though. But that's crazy. 2 years old? No, that's way, way too young to be walking around by yourself, though. I am... Hell no. Hell no. See, you need your shit fenced. You need your shit fenced in or gated, bruh. Yeah. I think I got my shit fenced in. I got a fence around my shit. I got a wooden fence around my shit. I'm probably cheating. You know what I'm saying? So my kids, they be running in and out. They mama here. But when their mama not here, they still be running in and out. They can't go nowhere. I keep an eye on them anyway still. But having that wooden fence, that's a big plus, boy, I tell you. You should have had one. Mm-hmm.
2, 4, 7.
So
15, 16.
What's the 7-year-old's name?
Aiden.
It's A-Y or A-I?
A-I-D-E-N.
Carter?
Yep.
And how old? He's 7 or she?
7.
7 male?
Male. Yeah.
Okay. I see you got some stuff laying about on the ground. You mind if I look inside there and make sure it's all good for the kids?
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little dirty at the moment, but should be basic.
Damn. He said, you mind if I look around, look inside? His answer was yeah. But he taking them in the house. He said, yeah, I mind if you look around, but he taking them in the house. But he don't realize him saying, yeah, I mind if you look around. That's saying, no, you cannot look around. So why are you taking them to the house? Because you didn't really try to say yeah. You try to say no. No, I don't mind if you look around. Come follow me. Because that's what you're doing. So you're doing the opposite of what you said already.
You're stupid!
Noise. Turn 8. That's right.
You're responsible for the kids?
Yes. Will you guys wait, please? Wait. Yes, I know the nine-tailed fox thing.
What is that, looks like there's a liquid on the ground. Is that dog urine?
Looks like water.
Oh, shit. He already let him search the house. He let him search the house. That's what that cut was. They cut the camera. If y'all didn't see it. I'm gonna see it. Let's just see it real quick. He let him search the house. We're gonna start right here.
Basically noise.
He went into the house. They cut the camera.
Turn 8.
Saw that cut right there?
And you're responsible for the kids?
Yes. Will you guys wait, please? Wait. Yes, I know the nine-tailed fox thing.
What is that, looks like there's a liquid on the ground. Is that dog urine?
Looks like water.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's just urine. I mean, it's just water. It's just water. But it's really urine. It's really, he knows it's urine, but it's just water.
You're stupid.
Water?
Yeah, because I got a water bottle right there.
What about all the way down there? It's a little sticky, wet looking stuff. Is that water too?
That might be from her. It might be oil. They had an oil spill. I got to get my floors mopped up today. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Go.
All right.
Look, you supposed to clean that shit up every day. See, I clean my house up every day. Me, if I don't do it, they mama clean it up. But my house get cleaned up every day. What the fuck you mean, man? How long that shit been sitting now? Then he said it's some sticky shit. How you know it's sticky? He ain't even touched it. There must be some shit sticking to it. You know how like it look like it got some shit growing from it. You know, sticky shit start to look like it got shit growing out of it.
All right, I'll be right back.
The trouble began when a 2-year-old child that was unsupervised had climbed into a grocery delivery woman's car and later wandered back and forth across Barley Lane, drawing the concern of the delivery driver.
Damn, that is wild. She could have kidnapped his child, bro. That's why the call came in. That shit is crazy. I wouldn't even be going for that.
Able to get any information out of the toddler,
I would have called the motherfucking police too. What the hell? Do you know how close to kidnap your child was just? What if that was a random motherfucker, man? The child climbed into the car. He ain't know. Then the child climbed out of the car and went across the street, back and forth across the street a couple times. Child could have got hit by bruh. Yeah, his ass going to jail. What? Listen to this.
Okay.
Come on. Go.
All right, I'll be right back.
The trouble began when a 2-year-old child that was unsupervised had climbed into a grocery delivery woman's car and later wandered back and forth across Barley Lane, drawing the concern of the delivery driver.
See that shit? You see that shit? He really lucky. He would have been going to jail for some other shit.
Unable to get any information out of the toddler, she promptly called 911. By the time the deputies from the Flagler County Sheriff's Office arrived, the situation had only grown more troubling.
There's another adult here?
Yes, sir.
Where are they at?
He's back in his room with my son right now.
Okay. Who is he to you? What's the relation? Roommate?
Yeah.
So this is his car. This is the way. Star Wars. I ain't laughing at. I'm not laughing at Star Wars. I'm not laughing at Star Wars fan. It was just funny to me. That's a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars. Mandalorian. It's a Mandalorian statement.
Okay. How many kids live here?
There's 5 here.
Are they all your kids or?
Yes.
Okay. How old are they?
We go from 2 all the way up to 16.
This a new police officer?
There's
Okay.
Is this a new police officer?
Arrived, the situation had only grown more troubling.
Yeah, it is a new police officer because the first officer, he was already there. But he just said they came back. And yeah.
There's another adult here?
Yes, sir.
Where are they at?
He's back in his room with my son right now.
Okay. Who is he to you? What's the relation? Roommate?
Yeah.
He won't lie. Who is he to you? He want to lie. He lying about something. That's a sex mate or something. He got his kids. He got him, his kids' mama, and his boyfriend living out.
Okay, how many kids live here?
There's 5 here.
Are they all your kids or?
Yes.
Okay, how old are they?
We go from 2 all the way up to 16.
Damn. I'm eating chewy tic-tac-toes. I say tic-tac-toes. These are chewy tic-tacs. They like they're almost like almost like Skittles, but they not. Nope. And then they like got hard shell, not really hard, not really crunchy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, chewy Tic Tac. They bigger than normal Tic Tacs, but they fruity like Skittles. They not minty and shit like Tic Tacs and shit. Like fruity, like candy. See, knocking them up against my teeth and shit. Anyway, 5 kids, and they range from 2 to 16. Why the fuck your 16-year-old ain't on the job?
2 to 16.
2, 4, 8, 4, or 15, and 16.
Okay. Where's the like the mother of the kids at?
Work right now.
Work? Oh, but she lives here too?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to check. I know he kind of walk around, but could we see all the kids?
Yeah.
When officers reached Carter's residence at 7 Barley Lane, he opened the...
See, that's what I was telling y'all. See, this is the way.
We see all the kids?
Yeah.
When officers reached...
Mandalorian. Star Wars shit. I don't know who needed to know that. I guess it ain't that important. Not in this video. Look, this shit, man, hold on. This shit right here, you're gonna see it when this shit right here. When this shit move, you're gonna see something under there. I hate that shit. That shit be growing on my driveway too. This shit, I don't have none. I get to mow my grass and shit. I mow my grass and shit. Oh, see, I got a big ass backyard, bro. That shit is irritating to cut. My front yard big as hell too, but it's not as big as the back. That should be irritating, bro. But this shit right here, this shit is the most irritating, man. Cutting this shit. Then I got some shit. I got you know what I'm saying, on my front, all the way in the front. Y'all know the front, like over here, like you know the front I'm talking about, like sidewalk basically. That shit be, I got shit. It's shit growing up in the motherfucking cracks on the sidewalk too. That shit be irritating, bro. Then I got a driveway. See, my driveway ain't this short. My driveway long as shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut the fucking, and shit be growing up in the cracks all the way up the driveway and shit, man. Then I got in my like I said, my yard fenced in. So I got a walkway in my yard. It goes sideways and it go all the way forward, right? In the sideways, I be having to cut the grass out of the walkway on the side that's going sideways, and then the one that's going forward like that, I'm having to cut the shit out of that. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot though. But anyway, what are you talking about? When the cars
reached Carter's residence at 7 Barley Lane, he opened the door, admitting that his toddler had been outside unsupervised. Carter claimed he had briefly left the garage door open while inside of the house,
That's why every time I leave my yard, my kid, every time I come outside, my gate's locked. And if I have to leave out of the gate, I close the gate right behind me. If I go to my garage, either they coming with me or I'm closing the gate. Automatically.
insisting that the child could not have been unattended for more than 5 minutes. Deputies who were already familiar with Carter's history had asked to inspect the home, and Carter reluctantly consented.
2 of the 5.
Okay.
but I have names and claim on all but one.
Okay. Okay. I missed that. What's the relation?
Look, he reluctantly consistent though. I mean, he reluctantly. Oh man. Consented. That's what I was trying to say. Consented, right? I mean, he said yes, but he didn't want to. He said yes, but he didn't want to. All he had to do was say no. Then he didn't have to say yes. People don't know. You know what I'm saying? For real, like you consent to some shit that you don't want to do. You don't have to do it. It's like you basically. It's like getting graped. You know what I'm saying? Like you having smacks with a motherfucker that you don't want to do it with. Why you doing it then? Say no. The fuck? It's just that simple, man.
Reluctantly consented.
2 of the 5.
Okay.
But I have.
What they gonna do? They gonna come back with a warrant. But if you haven't, but at least you got time to so-called clean up and make it look better. I'm just saying. When it comes to so-called graping a motherfucker, if you say no, they can't go get a warrant and say, well, now I got a warrant. You gotta let me. You know? Stupid.
Names and claim on all but one.
Okay. Okay. I missed that. What's the relationship here?
I have names and claims on all but one. Exactly, sir.
So they're all related to you by blood?
No, only 2 technically are.
3 are stepchildren?
So 3 would technically be stepchildren.
And 2 are related to you?
Two of them have my last name, so I'm on the birth certificate as the father.
Which 3 are the stepkids?
That would be Aiden, the 8-year-old, Eric, the youngest, and then Michaela, the oldest.
Hold on. So this motherfucker got a mixed family, right? So hold on. So if you pay attention, this is how it is, bro. The oldest child is so-called not his. That means his girl was fucking with somebody else. Then the next 2 kids are his, right? And then the next 2 kids are not his, right? So that means she was fucking with somebody else. But look, he with her. So that means either they was on and off in the relationship, or she cheated on him through the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Because outside of that first child, that don't mean they needed to be together. They could have never met each other. That first child, not his, they probably ain't even know each other then. But the second child and the third child, that's when they started fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? They together. But she had 2 other kids outside of him and her. She had those. She fucked somebody. She had those kids outside of him and her. But look, after those 2 kids, he's still there though. So, you know, it's crazy. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying.
Where are their birth fathers at? Just out in the ether?
You got better chance of getting that info off of mama.
I was just curious, that's all.
I don't even know if she does.
Okay. So how did it go about that we ended up here because the child
Because
unattended and walking up to random car trying to get in?
He woke up to me having a garage door open, trying to air out my garage. He likes to go out there, like I said to this gentleman, because I usually hang.
Look, they not his kids anyway, huh? He like, fuck it, he don't care. That's crazy.
Unattended and walking up to random car trying to get in.
He said random car. They put Ren because he walked up to Ren car. He didn't walk up to Ren car. He walked up to a random car. That's why I rewinded it like that, because I knew they walked up to a random car, not Ren car.
So how did it go about that we ended up here because the child unattended and walking up to random car trying to get in?
He woke up to me having a garage door open, trying to air out my garage. He likes to go out there, like I said to this gentleman, because I usually hang out either there or my back porch to smoke my cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. Where were you when he walked out?
When he walked out initially, I was probably in the room with Uncle, because we were in the back. Sitting,
how were you alerted? How were you alerted to him being outside?
I came out, looked, didn't find him in the bed, came out here, looked right after it.
And how long did it take before you found him?
Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes is a long time for an 8-year-old to be out.
5 minutes is definitely a long time, man. Like I said, he climbed in a lady car. Could have got kidnapped. Could have. Good thing he didn't, though. Good thing the lady is. And then, after he did that, he ran back and forth across the street a couple of times. That's what the complaint said.
Me in general, when I went to go see him, not on that.
Oh.
So he could have got kidnapped, and he could have got hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I got hit by a car. I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old. I got hit by a car, boy. On my bike, boy. I jumped off the curve. Soon I jumped off the curve. I ain't look. But soon I jumped off the curve, I heard skirt. All I know is when I heard that, I woke up in the hospital. I looked in the mirror. I had a pumpkin head, boy. My head was like Martin. We had that boxing when Martin had that boxing match. My head was fat as hell, boy. I looked in the mirror. I started crying. That shit was fat as hell. Then I had blood coming out my ear and shit. For real, bro. I had a broken toe. I don't know how to fuck my toe. My brother, he saw the whole thing. I heard his voice too. When I jumped off the curb, I heard skirt. Then I heard my brother's voice call my name. He screamed my name. Then I just woke up in the hospital. My brother saw the whole thing. He said, how many packs? All right. He screamed my name. I mean, he said that when that car hit me, boy, I flew high as hell in the air. I flew high as fuck in the air, and then I landed on my ass. And then when I landed on my ass, I slapped my head on the ground sideways. Bam. So I went high as hell, like high as the light pole. Then I went kind of far. So if you lay a light pole on the ground sideways, that's about how far I went too. So I went high as the light pole, then I went about as far as the light pole. I got hit by a Cutlass. Cutlass Sierra. I remember that bitch. I wasn't in the projects at that time. I was on the blocks. On the south side on the blocks. Hit by a Cutlass Sierra. I used to see that car riding around. It was one of the gangsters in the hood at the time. I used to see that car riding around a lot. After I got out of the hospital from when I got hit, I was still seeing that car riding around. My pops ended up getting motherfucking insurance money for me and shit. I don't remember seeing none of the money and shit. But anyway, oh well.
2 minutes or so, give or take, from there to out here. It's like the first place I checked.
And where was he when he came out here?
Walking his way from like right here. So I mean, I don't doubt that he went out there, but
he almost got into a stranger's car.
Yeah, he opens the garage door, no problem.
No, he attempted to get into a stranger's car.
Stranger's car?
Yeah, they called. They called about a 2-year-old trying to get in their vehicle. So had that not have been a concerned citizen, and had that been some pedo up the street, you'd be fucked. Yeah. And so would that kid.
Can he swim?
That's wild. He chose to play with his words like that. Y'all didn't catch that shit. That's wild. That's fucking wild, bruh. But like, he telling the truth, bruh. If that would have been anybody, I ain't gonna say anybody, but if that would have been PDF, bruh, man, bruh. She's just thinking about that shit, boy. It pissed me off. It's making me mad, bruh.
He hasn't been caught yet.
Okay.
Not the 2-year-old.
Where was he napping at that you said? You say he was napping?
He was napping in my room originally.
That's the big room on the right over there?
Man, y'all probably hear my kids. They running back and forth, bro. Damn. See, I do my videos in my basement. You know what I'm saying? I got a little office space in my basement. I be doing my videos in my basement. My kids running back and forth, running around. Boy, you can hear they heavy feet. Feets. Hey, I think I think that's how them niggas down south talk. Feets. Heavy feets. Hey, it's really pronounced heavy feet. There's no need for the S. There is no need for the S. Feet is already plural. Feets is like plural on top of plural type shit.
Up on the bed.
Does he have a crib or anything, or?
No crib.
And you said the garage door is not tile locked.
No, the garage door is not, but apparently I'm getting ready to install the motion monitor I got out here, so I know when.
Do you have an alarm system on the residence?
No.
Do you have cameras set up?
Why they putting all his information like that out there, bruh? This motherfucker, his house is not secure, boy. See, y'all probably getting tired of me, bro. Nigga, I got 6 cameras at my house, boy. 6 cameras. 1 on my front door, 1 on my back door, 1 on the inside of the house, pointing at the basement door, 1 at the inside of the house, pointing at the other, pointing at the living room, and I got 2 cameras in kids' rooms. See, I got see, what the fuck, man? It's crazy, bro. And yeah.
I'd have to set all that up myself.
And I got protection. So, you feel me? You hear me? You hear me?
That's why the next device I can put in for that would be the motion detector. And
yeah. Is this your car?
Oh, yes.
Do they see the doctor regularly? And
Yes.
you take them in this car?
Yes. This one.
It's his car. I know it. I mean, he don't really look like it, but he do look like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Or the mama's car.
Where's the child restraint?
This look like the mama's car.
Right. Child seat.
Damn. See, they on his ass, bruh.
Yeah. You don't keep him in the car? Why?
Because it depends on it. It's gonna be me and mama.
It's not against the law. As long as he got him, he got him. It's not against the law to remove your child's seat from the car every time you get out the car. You don't have to. You don't have to leave them in though. Like I got child seats. I got my own car. My girl got her own car. We both got child seats. We got child seats in our shit, in both of our shits. We got them in both of our shits, and we leave them in there. But they are in both of our shit. We ain't gotta change them out and all that other shit now. So, yeah.
Having them for the day.
Can I see him?
That's the one I got for little man, and we're on a booster seat for Laura.
Okay, that works. You have 2 younger than 5, right?
Yeah.
See, I got a Benz coupe, and my girl, she got an SUV. You know what I'm saying? Cause anyway, yeah, that's how I wanted it. I wanted it like that. So yeah, but we got the child seats in our shit, bro.
Where's the seat for the other one? A booster seat. Okay. So you got pocket knives. You mind if we take them out of your pocket?
Basically, she do most of the shopping and shit though, for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't do most of the shopping, so yeah, that's why it's better for her to have an SUV and shit. You know.
If you want to.
Just because I don't want you to be mad at me. You know what I mean?
Back pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, back pocket right here. If that's the case.
No guns. Are there guns in the house?
It's not a gun. It's just.
I'm asking. You have 2 younger than 5, right?
Yeah.
Where's the seat for the other one? A booster seat. Okay.
Booster.
So you got pocket knives. You mind if we take them out of your pocket?
If you want to.
Just because I don't want you to be mad at me. You know what I mean?
Back pocket.
Yeah.
No, back pocket right here. If that's the case.
No guns. Are there guns in the house?
It's not a gun. It's just.
This motherfucker look big as hell, boy. He tall than a bitch. This motherfucker, he's short. Either he tall as hell or he short as hell. But I feel like he might be short as hell because when I'm walking in my garage, I got to duck down a little bit too.
I'm asking, are there any guns in the house?
I ain't got to duck down as much as this motherfucker ducking down, but I do got to duck down when I'm walking in my garage, bro. Or that motherfucking dirt and leaves and shit that's attached to this line thing. It'd be dirt and leaves and shit attached to that shit. That shit'd get in my hair, bro.
If my roommate still has his, then there would be his.
Does he keep it locked?
Where you going? He didn't invite you in, but you was already in. That's why you was able to do that shit though. For real. See? People be stupid.
Locked up in a way? Or
Yeah, I don't even know where the heck the guy keeps the thing.
does he have a safe?
Not sure. He's got the rifle case, I guess, worst case scenario if he doesn't have anything else.
Or is it right there?
Yeah.
Is it locked? Is there a gun lock on it?
Not right now, no.
Is there a rifle in there?
No, there's nothing in it.
You mind if we talk to your roommate?
Yep.
Look, he mind. He said, "Do you mind?" He said, "Yeah," but he finna go get him. You see what I'm saying? If you mind, that mean that. Oh man, motherfucker be like, "Do you mind if I?" Basic example. Do you mind if I talk to your roommate? Yeah, I mind. That means you don't want him to do it. But if you say, "No, I don't mind," that means go ahead, have your way.
What deputies would discover was nothing short of appalling. The house reeked of feces, urine, and mold. Large piles of fecal matter lay scattered all throughout, and garbage was strewn across rooms, with flies and cockroaches infesting the kitchen where dirty dishes and rotting food piled up. Sharp objects, including knives, lay in easy reach of the young children, and the master bedroom, where Carter admitted all 5 children slept, was littered with trash, urine stains, and filthy clothing. The room had no
That's wild, bro. That is crazy, my nigga. We ain't seen a dog or none of that shit. How you got all 5 kids sleeping in the same room, bro? A 16-year-old and a 2-year-old sleeping. They all sleep in the same bed. I'm just saying. I just went to the extremes, right? But you got everybody in between. So you got the oldest and the youngest, and everybody in between. They all sleeping in the same room. And it's the master bedroom, right? So that means him and his girlfriend most likely sleeping in there too. Unless they sleeping in the living room or the front room or something. The room had no proper sleeping arrangements. That's what he finna say. Let's go.
proper sleeping arrangements other than some blankets on the floor.
Hey, they're still here.
You mind if I talk to you alone real quick, boss? What's your name?
My name's Aaron.
Aaron?
Yes, sir.
Aaron what?
Aaron Total Swing. It's a hyphenated last name.
You wouldn't have your ID
Yeah, the house was so bad they wanted to blur that shit out.
in your pocket. No knives on you, pocket knives, or otherwise?
No.
You have a notebook on the front of the floor? No.
They got all these adults here. The house is so fucked up, bro. How the fuck ain't nobody cleaning that shit up though, bro? And the thing is, I'm not saying men are nasty, bro, but come on, man. Men don't so-called clean up as much as, you know what I'm saying? A man, he'll set some shit up and he'll expect that shit to stay the way he got it for a while before he feel like he got to clean it up again, because, you know what I'm saying? But a woman, how the fuck you got the lady living there? She ain't even cleaning up though. That's crazy.
Where were you at when Mr. Eric got out earlier?
When did he get out?
Huh?
When did he get
Well, how long have you been home?
I've been home. What time is it?
It's up.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, man? Yo, shit.
7:23.
Yeah, I've been home about like 6, so.
Since 6 o'clock, about an hour and a half then?
So I've just been back in my room.
Okay. How often are you guys cleaning up the house?
It gets clean and then it gets thrashed, but I've done my fair.
Well, I'm asking, not you specifically.
Look, he's like somebody they picked up off the street or something. They became his friend. They became friends or something. He like a But he like a foreign exchange student, but not really a student. He probably ain't foreign either. He, you know what I'm saying? He look like it. They down in Florida. Yeah, he probably a Haitian or something. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Typically, but how often is the house cleaned up?
It gets
Because looking at this house, it hasn't been cleaned up in at least 2 or 3 days. Being generous.
being generous. Usually it gets to that point, but it was supposed to be, to my knowledge, because I was not supposed to be home because I was supposed to be at work. But
I'm not asking. I understand it's not your responsibility.
It's like it gets 2 to 3 days.
Every 2 to 3 days is cleaned up.
It gets picked up, but usually it'll be easier.
Is it the dog and cat that belongs to Mr. Carter? Or is it your dog and cat?
No. The cat is the girl's. The dog's is his.
Okay.
So.
And there's.
do you know that you don't have to answer none of these questions, bro? You should know that. You should. You probably don't know, but I'm saying, you should know. You don't have to answer the questions. You be like, hey, I don't want to answer no questions. I live here. I ain't committed no crime. If y'all got a crime that I committed, let me know, and we can talk about that. But outside of that, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. It's not my dog. It's not my cat. I don't know. You gotta ask them.
Fecal matter and urine scattered about the house. And that's cleaned up every 2 to 3 days.
Usually when we see that, it's supposed to be picked up. So if there was any done today, that shouldn't have been done today. But as soon as I see them, I'll pick it up and I walk through. I already walk through the house because the dog don't like me.
How long you been staying here?
He say the dog don't like me. Man, dogs are easy to deal with. All you gotta do is look them right in their eyes, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Look them right in their eyes, bro. Preferably, you look them in their left eye. You look them in their left eyeball. It's gonna be on your right side though. Their left eyeball is gonna be on your right side. You stare at them in that eyeball, bro. They gonna respect you, bro. They ain't gonna try you. Don't look away.
Them gone, I think 2 years now.
2 years? Now, I understand none of these kids are yours, right?
No.
Okay. So, outside looking in, obviously this is not your responsibility. You're not the parent. Outside looking in, how would you describe the living conditions here? If you were to just walk into this house, just like we did, never having been here before, seeing urine, fecal matter, roaches, food on.
This motherfucker got a trash can inside of his garage. See, I can't do that. I can't do that, bro. Any trash, I get rid of trash fast as hell. I don't care. I see that shit, I'm gonna get rid of that shit. Have no trash can in my garage, bro. Any trash I seen in my garage, I took that shit out, threw it away. I say threw it away. Like it's past tense, but it is past tense because I did it already. You know what I'm saying? And I do it to this day. I still do that shit. If I see any trash, bro, I'm getting rid of that shit.
On the ground, oils, weird smells, kids with cavities, kids wandering about. How would you describe those living conditions as a reasonable, prudent person?
Frowned upon.
Not too well, right?
Not really.
Why are the kids living in these conditions?
If I had a straight answer to why there is like not a dynamic, I would, but I don't. You know, I can.
That's a good answer, bro. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. What? Oh. Let me see. Hold on. My daughter just asked me something, so I gotta answer what she asked me. And I'm getting messages though. 3. Yeah, 3. Yeah. Okay.
See parents that don't get together, that don't get along. So off rip is kind of a tension.
Do they not get along?
Not as of lately, no.
But they still share a room and share a bed and stuff like that? Just
Yes.
kind of arguing here and there?
This is wild.
Are they married?
No, they're not married.
You answering too many questions though, for real. You answering too many questions though, for real. You know what I'm saying? You think you helping them out. I don't know if you think you helping them out. I don't know. Or is you trying to hurt them? Like I said, that was a good answer though. But outside of that, you could have just shut up, bruh. Once you gave him that answer, you could have just shut up. But he said, oh, he said they fighting and shit all the time. The man and the lady in there fighting and shit. He ain't really say it like that, but they probably not really having physical fights. They having mental fights, emotional fights, you know, arguments and shit.
Why are the kids living in these conditions?
If I had a straight answer to why there is like not a dynamic, I would, but I don't. You know, I can see parents that don't get together, that don't get along. So off rip is kind of a tension.
Do they not get along?
Not as of lately, no.
But they still share a room and share a bed and stuff like that? Just
Yes.
kind of arguing here and there? Are they married?
No, they're not married. She works, out of the pair, she works the most. So he's the one home the most.
What does he do for work?
He is a maintenance guy for McDonald's, but she is a department manager. And now she is being promoted. And
At McDonald's?
Yes. But she is across town versus he is here.
Okay.
So he has some more days off.
He's what?
He has more days off and it's home.
Did he work today?
No.
So we're saying it's usually on him to take care of the kids, watch them, feed them, that kind of stuff. More so than her. Okay. How often do you come out of the room and see just dog shit and piss and all that everywhere all over the house? Because just walking through the gym, I saw at least 4 or 5 different spots where it's clearly happens constantly, and multiple spots where they poop more than once. So
the spots that I general out to, that I don't general.
They comfortable shitting in the house. Who is that? That's somebody. That's not the man he was just talking to. That's not the daddy. That's probably one of the child, because the daddy had on light colored clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's probably one of the children.
So the spots that I general out to, that I don't general out my space that much anymore because of the dog.
So they're aggressive, or?
I don't know. It seems to.
Is that the man? It could be, but it probably just look. I said the man had on dark. I don't know what I just said. I said, but I meant the man had on light colored clothes. I hope that's what I said. But this person looked like they got on dark colored clothes. But it might just look dark because of the lighting situation that's going on. I don't know.
I have a dislike. So sometimes it's okay, but then most days she's just.
Yeah.
You know, she's getting
I
really
understand that.
they wouldn't want to get bit or anything.
So I'm like, that's cool. I'm keeping my space.
The garage, which Carter shockingly described as a place his toddler liked to hang out, was equally hazardous. It housed power tools, exposed wiring, sharp objects, a BB gun, and a marijuana smoking pipe, all accessible to the children. Deputies were informed by a 28-year-old roommate that the living conditions were frowned upon, and that Carter was primarily responsible for childcare, as the mother was seldom home.
Good. He want to go bye-bye right now.
Oh, yeah? All right, so same thing we asked him, you know, obviously, I mean,
Yeah, that was him over there. Why are they blurring shit out though?
I've been here a few times, never gone in the house or anything like that. But outside looking in, having never been here before, if this were you coming to this house for the first time, you know, having seen fecal matter, urine.
Yeah, I know it don't look.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Fecal matter, urine, roaches, discarded food on the ground, garbage, all these inanimate objects that could be hurtful. Odors and oils and all this stuff. Outside looking in, how would you describe those living conditions?
Right now, I'm looking a little dirty.
A little dirty? That's a little dirty is you spilled some coffee on the rug. That's more than a little dirty. You opened up that door, flies literally came out of that laundry room door.
It's an opinionated thing as far as that would go.
on what you would consider dirty, what you wouldn't.
What would you consider?
Multiple piles of fecal matter.
I get
In
the
multiple-
I get the fecal matter,
And not only is it multiple piles,
as
multiple
far
piles
as
in
that
multiple
goes,
locations.
As far as that goes, but that laundry room has been closed since my like laundry stuff's been shot.
Be that as it may, the bathroom, the master bedroom where you say the kids sleep and you sleep with your girlfriend or whatever it is, right? There's fecal matter in the closet there too.
There's fecal matter on hers that hasn't been.
So he talking about the laundry room been closed and shit because his laundry been shot. But the thing is, flies don't just come out of nowhere for real. People like to think flies just come out of nowhere. They don't. Flies come from shit that's decaying. And I don't mean shit as in poop. I mean, but flies come from living things come from living things. You know what I'm saying? But the living thing, you know what I'm saying? Living thing the living thing must be dying or dead for the fly to show up. You know what I'm saying? The fly come from that. The fly don't just magically appear. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about the laundry room been dead and closed and all that shit? No. Like poop. Flies come from poop though. But the poop came from a living thing, which means it has actual living things in the poop. It's like poop might be poop, but it's actually poop is actually hold on. Poop is actually alive though. You know what I'm saying? Because there are living things in the poop though. But you know what I'm saying? After a while, the shit start dying because they, you know what I'm saying? Shit start dying. And when shit start dying and decaying and shit like that, then flies, you know what I'm saying? As well as flies come to poop though, you know what I'm saying? But when a fly coming to the poop is already coming from something else that was dying. You know what I'm saying?
Be that as it may, the bathroom, the master bedroom where you say the kids sleep and you sleep with your girlfriend or whatever it is, right? There's fecal matter in the closet there too.
There's fecal matter on hers that hasn't been cleaned up yet today.
And there's no doors on that.
There's no doors and there's flies.
Also
Fecal matter in the open living room area where the kids would wander around and be around.
Playroom. That's the ones from today that just haven't been cleaned up yet.
why do they not go outside?
The dog does go outside. It's usually those are the piles that end up prior to waking up.
The point being,
Waking up. It's 7:30.
Yes.
Did you work today?
No, I told you I didn't work today. I had a bunch of running around to do for things.
So the point being, if it's in one room, maybe one little plop, whatever, like we go to the house all the time, we understand dogs will be dogs, right? But we see fecal matter at several different stages of decomposition throughout the residence, which is disgusting. We see flies all about the residence. I walk in the house, as soon as I walk in, I'm smacked in the face by odors I can't describe. Now I smell a lot of things every day in law enforcement.
Y'all might hear my kids. That's my kids in the background. They're playing on their tablets and shit.
That's one of the worst smelling things I've ever smelled walking into a house. I'm telling you, from my training and experience in law enforcement, and I smell dead bodies, that comes pretty close to a dead body. I'm not kidding. So a little dirty is I think an understatement here. And then you have objects all about the floor that could be a danger to children. Like,
which objects?
You have toys and ladders and tools. You have wet spots that can be slipped on. I'm slipping and sliding on moving boots, walking around the house.
Knives sitting on the counter.
Knives on the counter?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't have knives laying around. See, I don't have no knives, no screws, no nails, no pins, no safety pins, none of that shit laying around my kids, bro. I gotta put that shit up. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I use a knife, I put that shit right in the dishwasher. Or I wash that shit right off, put it up where kids can't reach it.
Like, I saw a large butcher knife sitting right there on the counter, amongst all the other.
Should have been probably one of my teenagers leaving it up there after using it.
Additionally, look, a child just walked out of the house. You don't have door lock, you don't have child locks on the house, you don't have an alarm, you don't have cameras, you have no way to monitor or secure this residence if you're sleeping. If a child wakes up,
see, they supposed to did that. See, she supposed to did that when the child first ran out. You know what I'm saying? But what he saying?
Or secure this residence if you're sleeping, if a child wakes up and decides, I'm just going to go for a walk. Does that make sense? Additionally, again, I gotta drive this home. Had this child walked up to some pedophile, they would have taken that child, and you would have not known for at least 5 minutes, like you said. How far can you drive on Belterre in 5 minutes? You can get to 95, and he's out of the county. He's gone forever. We won't know. We know nothing. I imagine nobody here has cameras or Ring cameras. We don't even have a time frame of when he's missing.
And also, he can't swim. And I don't know about people around this area, but there's plenty of lakes and bodies of water all over Palm Coast, okay? All over this section. So say he would have wandered around, no one would have been outside, he would have gone to a backyard and found a pool or found a body of water. He can't swim. It happens. Because kids, so for some reason, kids...
See, I be thinking about that shit all the time, bro. All the time, bro. That's why I keep my eyes on my kids. No, even when I got the gate, I keep my gate closed. See, I got three entryways on my gate, but I keep my shit closed and I keep it latched. And I got padlocks on my shit too, but I don't keep them padlocked. But I keep the padlock latched in. You know what I'm saying? So my kids, I mean, they know how to maneuver that shit, but they don't be fucking with it. Cause since they was babies, my shit been like that. I kept my shit like that, so they don't really fuck with it.
Kids are always attracted to the water, and they always jump in there, and it always ends up one way. And
yeah, my kids, I got a pool and shit. My kids, they be I let them play in the pool and shit, but when they playing in the pool, I'm always watching their ass. You know what I'm saying? I keep popping up, watching them. They like to throw ashes out the fire pit in my pool and shit. That shit be pissing me off, man.
and 5 minutes of not realizing, at most 5 minutes of not knowing where he was, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is. That is a very long time for a kid to...
Because I understand 5 minutes is a long time, but I don't know how long he was...
Yeah, we don't either. We're trying to work on figuring that out, but still, even 30 seconds, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm very serious as far as them getting out of the house thing. That's why we have the dual child lock thing for that door, because that door was the issue. But like I said, this one I usually have closed. So out in the garage isn't like as much of a...
Okay. And he's usually hanging around in here, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
But look around in here,
The point of them coming out into the garage isn't so much the thing for me, because when this thing's closed, that's
look around your garage. Is this somewhere you want a 2-year-old to be gallivanting?
Oh, no, not that. They touch my tools and everything, gosh darn else.
Okay.
All the gosh darn time.
That's
out there
crazy.
or not.
Okay. Well, stand by. We got to talk about some things, and we'll be right back, all right?
Just stand by the end of your car right here, bro.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley did not hold back his frustrations, stating 5 children, 3 under the age of 10, living in deplorable conditions with an adult who obviously doesn't care about these children. He emphasized the importance of neighbors and bystanders reporting such concerns, hoping this would prompt long-lasting action.
Don't tense up on me.
Stop tensing. Stop tensing.
Okay, I want to know for what.
We'll explain to you.
Can I get the explanation for the cop?
No. Nope.
Why?
You just
will do crazy things.
Just like you just
I'm
did.
not trying to do crazy things.
You're being detained.
Or?
Child neglect.
Keep working on this.
That's a misdemeanor though. Child neglect is a misdemeanor though. But it is. He is living in a neglectful type of way, bro. He got a lot around, bro. This shit coming. Some of these wood planks could fall over on the child. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking child can get their finger caught in the motherfucking bike chain right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he got power tools and shit hanging around and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit though. It is neglectful. I wouldn't let my kids. I wouldn't let my kids be in a place like this without me. See, but I thought I was overprotective. But now I'm seeing. What y'all doing? Hey. What is that? And all right.
So what's happening here?
We're still conducting an investigation.
Hold on. Hey!
Y'all don't be fighting.
Don't be arguing and fighting. I don't like that shit.
Do I get mama to come home or what?
We'll work on that. We have to call a lot of people now. DCF and your mother and your roommate has to watch the kids for a little bit.
I can't go explain everything to them.
No, not right now.
What leads to the full detainment here?
I'm sorry?
I said, what's leading to this slowly here?
What's leading to this?
Yes.
The culmination of the investigation we've conducted at this point.
Everything y'all just talked about.
So tell you the circumstances, okay? So right now we have a child unintended for several minutes, okay? At which point you were completely unaware that that's already putting them at risk. You know you have 5 children, so you know how children work. You have children as old as 15, okay? So you should know to have child locks and safety things in place to prevent children from getting outside or injury. Okay, you don't have any child lock on a garage door.
I can't afford all that right now because I'm living.
I'm explaining to you exactly everything we observed.
See, when you have kids, it ain't about what you can afford. If you can afford to have kids, you should be able to afford to all the safety shits that come with it. If you can't afford all that shit, then don't have motherfucking kids. You trying to say I can't afford all that shit? That's not an excuse. Find a way to get it.
You know the child locked the front door, but you didn't child lock the garage door. Garage also
because
has.
The garage had never been an issue with anybody.
See, the thing is, when my kids was younger, I child locked front door, back door, basement door, attic door. You know what I'm saying? You got a child. You know what I'm saying? See, my garage is detached, so I ain't really had to child lock that shit. You know what I'm saying? My kids weren't going in my garage, not until they got older. And by the time they got old enough to go into the garage, I ain't need to child lock it.
Saying anything about it.
Can I finish talking? You have children, so you know how children move. You know how children are. You know what happens when they grow up and they finish learning how to open doors. Okay. First of all, your garage already is a safety hazard, as is with all the stuff you have dispute about, which is fine. That's how garages are. But still, you have nothing put in place to prevent the child from getting in that garage. On top of that, you left the outside garage door open, at which point you were completely unaware that the child exited the residence and was outside for several minutes without your knowledge, and you only located him walking back inside on his own accord. Okay. On top of that, the living conditions inside are deplorable. There's feces everywhere. It's food. There's spewed about. There's oils. There's urine. Things that are clearly older than just a day. Clearly just waking up. Okay.
Motherfucker got clean up every day, bro. Every day, bro. My kids don't even be finishing their meal every night, but every day, motherfucker got to get rid of that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no animals. I used to have animals until I got rid of my animals because I didn't trust see, I didn't trust my animals around kids. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought I was overprotective of my kids, but I guess I'm not, because my animals, they used to be looking at my kids, staring at them though, and for some reason I just didn't like it. What you staring at my child for? What you staring at my babies for? You gotta go, man.
They're like, I told you, 2 days old at most here.
That does not look 2 days old, respectfully.
2 days old at most. I told you the only thing that's not 2 days old at most.
Okay, I'm just explaining to what we observed as far as you asked what led to this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So with that being said, because you're on handcuffed, we're gonna read your rights or waive your rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say may be done against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and him or her with you now or anytime during questioning. You can afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking to attorney present, all questions up your requests. Do you understand these rights?
Yep.
So we'll talk to you a little bit more. I gotta go talk to your roommate. That's what you want to talk to him. Just turn the camera off. Yeah. I'll get the AC blowing for you in a minute. Give me a second.
I'm going all the way in?
Yeah.
He said, am I going all the way in?
And I imagine having 5 kids is a lot and it's hard and all that, but
I mean, it's all that it comes down to for the most part. I lost him for like a matter of couple seconds. I get that's all it takes, but it's not an easy thing to sit there and make sure you're doing everything for all of them all the time.
I mean, but you got to. It's the motherfucking, that's the way it is. Like I said, if you can't do it, then don't have the kids, bruh. What the fuck? So You got to take care. If you have triplets, you got to watch all 3 of them bitches at the same time. If you got one, you got to watch one. And you know what I'm saying? You cannot, you better learn how to what they call that shit? You better learn how to multitask. Because if not, there you go.
You're gonna love the food here at Hotel Prison, man. We got a brand new room waiting for you and a brand new roommate. Yeah, your mama ain't here to protect you no more.
We got a home ready for you. Ready to go home?
Yeah, it's hard to, but that's your job as the parent.
And I know, and I'm working on it, and we've been working on it since, you know, the conditions over at 72. We've
And,
been
like,
improving
and
and trying,
on that note,
trying to get everything, you know,
I don't know
up to
anything
par
about
with
that
you
case.
guys.
I don't know exactly what the conditions were like. I don't know what the house is like.
No,
but you're already aware of the specific.
I get that, but like I said, they never had mentioned the door or anything else to the garage as far as like anything went for that.
What about cleanliness? General cleanliness. I understand dirty, kids being dirty.
General cleanliness sometimes here and there was an issue. We've been working on it. Like I said, it's just been a couple days since we last picked up. As far as that goes, the laundry room.
Look, if it was just some clothes street about, some kids' toys, a couple dishes,
like I said, I
but
get it. But the dog's
kitchen
still
from
not.
head to
Ain't no way. See, people always look at that camera right here. People always think they can explain their way out of the shit, man. Once you in them cuffs, just shut the fuck up, man, and just be like, man, all right, take me in, give me my charges, give me my lawyer. That's all you need to say. Doing all that extra talking is not helping you, bro. It's not gonna help you, bro. Just shut the fuck up.
toe was covered in dishes. All the counters, there's multiple knives.
Well,
Okay.
the kitchen, the left side's all clean.
Now it is. Not when we first showed up.
Yeah.
When we first showed up, it was not.
Yes, the left, anything on that left side is clean. It's clean, dirty, clean dishes, and then
Taking that outside, the rest of the
anything on
counters.
the right side.
The other 80% of countertop space. And the sink. There's the knives. That's the rest of children. There's feces in multiple
I get
areas.
the knife things, but like I said, that could have been my teenagers, and I wasn't.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Even aware of it yet.
This arrest is not Carter's first run-in with child neglect accusations. In 2020, both Carter and his wife were charged with similar offenses when authorities found the family living in horrific conditions at a different residence in Espanola. At that time, they had managed to avoid prison by completing a probationary diversion program, leading to charges being dropped.
Oh my God! Wow!
Since January of 2023, deputies have responded to Carter's residence 16 different times,
You're stupid!
including calls about wandering children and a child suffering a seizure after accidentally ingesting marijuana. Nicholas Carter now faces felony charges of child neglect without great bodily harm and a misdemeanor charge of obstruction without violence. The
You're gonna love the food here at Hotel Prison, man. We got a brand new room waiting for you and a brand new roommate. Yeah, your mama ain't here to protect you no more.
We got a home ready for you. Ready to go home?
arrest underscores a pattern of neglect, raising serious questions about the well-being of the children, with hopes that this time, long-lasting measures will be taken to protect them.
He gone.
I'm locked up, locked up.
But child neglect is like, it's a weak ass charge, man. Last I knew that shit was a misdemeanor, so his ass gonna be getting right out, bro. So it's over with now, though. Yep.